G'day Darkrealmers, it's horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott here with you again. Now, what do you get when you get across a security guard on antipsychotic medication and a creepy old building? Well, you get The Abandoned, and that's the movie we're looking at today, Darkrealmers, and we're going to get started right now. Yeah! Okay, Darkrealmers. Well, the basic premise for Abandoned, or The Abandoned, is we have Streak, who's played by Loisa Krause, and she's on antipsychotic medication. She's trying to get her life back on track so she can get her daughter back, apparently from community services. And she takes a job as a security guard in a very posh looking, very upscale, old apartment building, which is now abandoned. And into this she meets her senior security guard compatriot, Cooper, who's brilliantly played by Jason Patric. Now, she starts being convinced that there is something lurking in the basements of the building, okay? But we start to wonder, is it really something there, or is it a product of her own psychosis? Well, before I tell you any more, Darkrealmers, check out the trailer for yourselves, because it may set you up for some good chill.
We blanketed the entire building with security cameras, so we only need 2 guards. One on patrol, and the other
in front of the screens.
This is Dennis Cooper. He's been here since day 1.
Oh, God!
We have company. Probably want shelter for the night.
How come I can't get 441 on the screen?
It's an unfinished section, and they told us not to go down there.
Well, someone should check it out.
That's a good idea. Someone should do that.
Did you know about this place?
I was told not to go in there, so were you.
There's like all these drawings. It's like a dormitory or something.
It doesn't look like anything to me. Did you not take your 3 antipsychotic pills this evening?
Not touch my stuff!
You're delusional.
I have seen things down there.
Do you hear that?
Cooper, you gotta get out.
What did you say?
They're out.
They're never gonna let you leave.
But we don't want to do that.
Don't do it!
Please let me out! Please, please, please let me out.
What the?
Now, Darkrealmers, The Abandoned is certainly competently done, okay? Loisa Krause does her job very well, and as I mentioned, Jason Patric does his role superbly. But the problem is, there are scares there, sure, and they're quite well done. But the premise of, is it Loisa, or is there actually someone or some people living in the basement of this abandoned building, isn't really fully explored. Now, when she tries to explain this to Cooper, and he shakes her medication in front of her and says, when was the last time you took your medication, that's not enough as an audience for us to go, oh, okay, maybe she is psychotic, okay, maybe these are all her delusions and paranoias, okay? So we don't get that sense of, oh, okay, maybe it is her, okay? Maybe there isn't really anything there, okay? But that's not to say the movie isn't competently done, as I said, okay? The scares are there. There are questions there too, like, who is this homeless man? Is he really a homeless man? Does he have something to do with these people or children in the basement, okay? So what's going on with him? Now, the one saving grace or actually there's more than one, but the one saving grace of The Abandoned is the fact that it's got an ending you just don't see coming, okay? It's totally out of the box. It's not the first movie to do this sort of ending, and as you know me, no spoilers, okay? But it's one that ties it all in very, very nicely, okay? Now, this, as I said, has some scares in it. It has some of those quick, you know, jump, cut, so forth, but it's not reliant on jump scares as many movies are, okay? The atmosphere that builds up is genuinely creepy, and there are some good editing and directional work with the actual horror elements of the film, okay? So there you go, Darkrealmers. That's my review of The Abandoned, okay? Now, if you're looking for this movie for yourself, I should point out that it is known by some other names, okay? It can be found as The Confines or The Confinement, okay? Because when I was doing the research on this, I found that there was an Asian film called The Abandoned too, which may have something to do with the change of title in some countries, okay? So depending on where you're living, you may find it under a different title, but you can find it on its original title, The Abandoned, on Netflix, okay? And of course it's on DVD and Blu-ray, and I'm sure whatever streaming service that you happen to subscribe to will be able to, will probably have it, okay? So there you go, Darkrealmers. Let me know, was that a movie that you're particularly interested in seeing, hey? Okay, did the trailer pique your interest, okay? If you've already seen it, let me know what you thought of it, because I love hearing your comments, okay? Alright, Darkrealmers, well that's it from me, horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott. And as I always say, if you're going to go and take a look around, you know, abandoned apartment complexes, please remember to stay in the light. Okay, bye for now.